So I would like to say salesforce.com equal to cloud computing equal to salesforce.com. So somebody is saying I'm learning cloud computing. Okay, there are many technologies are there in cloud computing, and salesforce.com also one of the technology. And I'm not learning salesforce.com, I'm learning one of the cloud computing technology. Yes. And somebody saying I'm learning salesforce.com CRM, or somebody saying I'm learning salesforce.com, and somebody saying I'm learning cloud computing. Both of them are same. All of them are same. I think Nilesh arrived. Okay, that's fine. So it is about salesforce.com. So if you want to know about salesforce.com, you have to know about cloud computing, how they are offering their services, and what are the advantages if you go to cloud computing. So without knowing cloud computing, we can't go to salesforce.com, because salesforce.com completely depending upon cloud computing. Salesforce.com completely depending upon cloud computing. Okay, so first we will go to cloud computing, and what are the features they are offering as cloud computing, maybe in cloud, and how salesforce.com utilizing that services to offer these services to everyone. Everything we will see. First, our introduction will be starting with cloud computing, and then if you know what is cloud computing, how the services are offering in cloud computing, then we will go to salesforce.com, and we are comparing with cloud computing and salesforce.com, how the services will be offered, and then we'll go to inside of salesforce.com. Okay, without knowing cloud computing, you don't get much idea about salesforce.com. Okay, before going to cloud computing, I want to discuss about little bit about salesforce.com. In salesforce.com, we got total 2 types of job roles. The first one is salesforce.com. Normally we are calling as a SFDC, salesforce.com. SFDC stands for salesforce.com. Here in salesforce.com, we got 2 types of job roles. The first one is salesforce.com admin job role, administrator. And second one is salesforce.com developer. So do you need any programming knowledge or any prerequisites to learn salesforce.com? So I would like to say you don't need any programming background. We are learning this administrator. And for development also, we don't need much knowledge on any other programming language. So do you know about OOPS concepts? Object-oriented programming system concepts, OOPS. So many of you knows about .NET. So .NET is working under OOPS concepts. So our .NET is one of the object-oriented programming language. Java is also one of object-oriented programming language. C++ also one of the object-oriented programming language. And SAP ABAP, that is also object-oriented programming language. So we have some object-oriented programming languages are there. In the same way, if you go to development, so if you know these OOPS concepts, that will be very advantage for you. That will be added advantage. Because if you go to development, we need to know about OOPS concepts, because in the development we got one programming language that is called Apex programming language. So this Apex programming language is designed based upon OOPS concepts. Maybe if you go to OOPS in Java or OOPS in .NET, okay, OOPS are same in any programming language. Just if you know OOPS concepts, that's more than enough. That's more than enough to go to salesforce.com development. Or if you don't know OOPS concepts, don't worry. In starting days, I'll spend maybe 3-4 days to explain OOPS concepts before starting development classes. So once OOPS concepts are finished, then I'll go to development actually. Okay, it's our plan. So are you looking your career as a salesforce.com administrator and or salesforce.com developer? And nowadays we are seeing something like Salesforce.com BA, business analysts. Before I did not say BA roles, I mean much BA roles on Salesforce.com. Now I can see a couple of BA jobs also. Salesforce.com business analysts. Okay, but mainly the job roles are only two job roles are there, administrator or developer. So if you want to go for administrator, you don't need anything. So it's very easiest part, administrator. You don't need to know any programming language, not even OOPS concepts. It's everything is graphical user interface. So by clicking or by typing, you can configure your application. Or if you go to developer, so we have to write some code, obviously. So development is like that, right? So we have to write some code. And it is also not that much advanced level, actually. So it is only 10% of Java. Normally we are saying, so this Salesforce.com development is only 10% of core Java. We don't have that many methods, interfaces, classes, packages. Okay, just it is very limited. Okay, so suppose we got 10 jobs in the market, 10 Salesforce.com jobs in the market. So do you think how many administrator jobs and how many developer jobs? Maybe 2-3 jobs are administrators. And for developers, it would be the remaining. So 7 to 8 jobs for developers. So there are very less jobs for administrators, Salesforce.com administrators. So we got huge requirements. We are seeing every day. I'm seeing every day. There are, lot many openings are there for Salesforce.com developers only. So if you are looking your career as Salesforce.com administrator, it may take longer to get the job because anyway there are less job openings for administrators. You have to try for maybe 2-3 months to get the job as Salesforce.com administrator. Maybe we'll get the job. I don't say you don't get the job as Salesforce.com administrator. You get the job, but you have to leave some time, like at least 2 months. Maybe we'll get immediately, but there is a chance. But anyway, jobs are very less for Salesforce.com administrators. For developers, we got plenty of opportunities. And also, if you know both administrator and developer, so you'll get job immediately within 1 month time, maybe after completion of the course. How you market your resume. So based upon that, you'll get the job easily if you know both administrator and developer. Anyway, if you want to go for development, so we need to know about the administration. So without knowing configuration and administration, so we can't go to development. So that means developer should need the knowledge of administration and configuration. So developers should need the knowledge of administration and configuration. So developer knows everything, right? So what the need of recruiting?
Muted. Unmuted.
Yes, somebody is muted me. Okay, that's fine. So if you are going for development, so you need to know about something about configuration and administration. So developer knows everything. So what the need to go and recruit only administrator? That is also one of the reason. So very less administrator job roles and very good development job roles, development openings, developers, Salesforce.com developer openings are there in the market nowadays. And nowadays I seen, so everybody asking for certification. Not everybody. So out of 10 job roles, I'd like to say 4 vendors or maybe the development companies asking for certifications. Are you certified Salesforce.com developer? Or maybe are you certified Salesforce.com administrator? So have you done your certification? So what is your certification number? They're asking like that. Okay. So we got 4 certifications. So for developers, we got, I'll go for administrator first. For administrators, we got ADM 201 and ADM 301. For developers, we got DEV 401, 401 and DEV 501. These are certifications are available. So ADM 201, 201 is basic level if you are looking your career as administrator. The basic level of certification for administrators is ADM 201. So once you pass this exam, once you get the certification ADM 201, then only you are eligible for ADM 301. So finish the basic level and go for advanced level. So in the same way, are you looking your career as developer? So have you done any certification recently? So Dev 401 is the basic level and DEV 501 is advanced level. So once you got the certification, once you done Dev 401 certification, then only you have to go for Dev 501 certification. So nowadays, everyone asking for DEV 401 certification. It is the most popular. So DEV 401 is most popular. So everybody asking for this certification nowadays. And Dev 501 is a bit advanced level. Okay, not many people can clear this certification, as per my knowledge. So Dev 401 is straight. All the questions will given as multiple choice questions. So there are 60 questions are there in the certification. They are giving 90 minutes of time. You have to put the 68%, put 68% of the questions right. So you have to give 68% of the answers, right answers, and you will get the certification. And the certification cost is $200. You can book the slot, and you can sit in your home, and you can arrange your webcam in 45 degrees or something. They are giving one angle, so there should not be any other person in the room. You will be only in the room, and you can arrange your webcam as per their requirement. What angle they are giving, and then you can write the exam in your home by itself. You don't need to go to any center, any prometric center outside. So I would recommend, so once we finish the course, you can go for Dev 401 certification. That will be added advantage, and you won't miss out any jobs. You won't miss any jobs if you have Dev 401 certification. You don't need to go for Dev 501 because not many people do this one. Very rare people are there who got Dev 501 certified developers. In Dev 501, there 3 modules are there. In the first module, multiple choice, and second module, they are giving one scenario. We have to solve that scenario, that exercise. And in the third module, so they are calling us, and they are conducting interview also. So if you pass that interview, then only they will release this Dev 501 certification. So compared to 401, so 501 is very difficult. So never think of writing Dev 501 at this stage. Just Dev 401 is the popular one. And if you follow my notes, you can clear that Dev 401 certification easily. So most of my students does by their own, like preparing my notes. And some dumps are available, the recent certification questions in some blogs and online. So by preparing that questions, we can easily clear Dev 401. Do you want to look over career as admin? Don't worry, you can write Dev 401 only. So you are certified developer, then you can go for administrator also. So you're writing, you have the certification which is more than the administrator, right? So in Dev 401 also they will ask some administration questions. In this 401 certification also they will ask some administration questions. So if you are certified DEV Dev 401 developer, that's fine. You are eligible for any type of job, either administrator or developer. So first of all, you need to identify you fit for Salesforce.com administrator or developer. But initially, you can go for both of them. Or if you're feeling little bit difficult to write coding in development part, then you can market your resume as administrator. Or if you're fine with both of them, so you are the complete. I mean, you are the both. I mean, maybe you can market your resume as a developer only. Then you will get all the calls. Or you have much knowledge about BA. So if anyone working as BA, I mean not on Salesforce.com, any other technology like BA, so they can also should need the administrator and configuration knowledge for BA people also. So both administration and configuration knowledge required for BA people also. And they can try as Salesforce.com business analyst, BA. So it is about certifications and job roles in Salesforce.com. So I got couple of accounts. So maybe you can also create the account, but I will show that account. I'll show you, I'll give the URL so how we can create the account. So it is a Salesforce.com environment. So I'll give you the URL how you can create the account from Salesforce.com. So it is the URL of Salesforce.com. So it is the environment. So how we can see Java in Eclipse, how you can see .NET in Visual Studio. In the same way, it is the environment where we can write the code in Salesforce.com. So you can see administer in the left hand side. Don't worry, I'll give the URL. You also can get the account from Salesforce.com. It's free of cost. So it is administer. So this create and customize we are calling as a configuration. First we need to configure our application and then we'll go to development. It is a development. So expand this option, so we'll get more options inside once we expand. Okay, so how we can write the classes, same like the object orientation. Everything is object orientation. So in terms of creating classes and objects, everything. And deployments, you know about the deployments. Okay, moving the code from one sandbox to another sandbox. So these are some options. So everything, all the application development we are doing only this environment. We don't need to go to any other page. I mean, inside we got some embedded pages. We can navigate to other pages, but there is no other environment. So everyone are working on this same. Okay, same environment. So why is Salesforce.com given this cloud symbol? Why this cloud symbol is there? So is it cloud computing, Salesforce.com? Of course. As I told you first, so Salesforce.com equals to cloud computing equals to Salesforce.com. I'm learning Salesforce.com. Yeah? No, we are learning cloud computing. Or maybe we are learning Salesforce.com CRM. So anything could be the same meaning. That's why I want to discuss about the cloud computing before going to the Salesforce.com. Okay. So now I'm going to cloud computing. It is about Salesforce.com job roles and the certifications. Okay, spend $200. I given pound symbol, right? It is a dollars. So spend $200 and get certified. This certification is not difficult. Believe me, it's very easy. Most of my students done. Maybe they sit for 1 week and they give the exam and they got the certification. Okay, now I'm going for cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? Not what is Salesforce.com. First, what is cloud computing? Yes, somebody saying, I think Nilesh.
Yeah,
Hi, Nilesh.
Hi, Nilesh. So, for developer, administrator certification should be mandatory or not?
I don't say it is mandatory. But if you done certification, you will get more calls. Okay, some vendors and some
Okay.
companies are asking for certified developers or certified administrators also. So you should have at least one of the certification. Or if you are looking your career as a developer, and if you write admin 201 certification, what they use? So because I mean, if you are looking your career as administrator, so write IDM 201.
Okay.
But I recommend personally to go for only Dev 401. It will be useful for both administrators and developers.
Mhm.
Okay, Nilesh? Yeah. So what is cloud computing first? What is the differences between cloud computing and traditional computing? What are the difference between cloud computing and traditional computing? Traditional computing means like Java, .NET, C, C++. I can say those are the traditional computing. Traditional computation. So what are the difference between cloud computing and traditional computing? And what are the advantages if you go to cloud computing? That means salesforce.com. First we need to know about the differences. Then we will go to salesforce.com. Normally where we will see the usage of computer systems in real world. Where you can see the usage of computer systems. Wherever you go outside, we can see the usage of computer systems. Like if you go to banks or if you go to shopping malls or anywhere. Nowadays everyone using computer systems for their business. That is either small business or maybe a large scale business. Doesn't matter. They're using computers in their business. So those we are calling as a clients. So those are all called clients. Normally client people are using computer systems for their business. Same like banks or shopping malls, anywhere. Wherever we go, we can see the computer systems uses. Okay. So why they are using these computer systems? For better performance? Or maybe for making their business process automation? For business process automation? And for making more profits? For reduce manpower? Okay, there are some advantages are there. That's why client companies are going for computer systems. And I would like to say these clients are not core IT people. Do you think so? These clients needs to know about any software and hardware. So if you go to bank and there is cashier working in the counter, so do you think that cashier needs any software knowledge or hardware knowledge? No, client does not need any software and hardware knowledge. Just whatever application we created, that client simply using that application for their business. They don't need any knowledge on hardware and software. That's why I want to say these clients are not core IT people. These clients are not core IT people. They don't need to know anything about hardware and software. And where you can see the computer systems uses else, and in development companies also, right? Development company people also using this hardware and softwares. Sorry, these computer systems. Why these development companies are using these computer systems? For developing the software for the clients. For developing the software for the clients, they have to use the computer systems. Okay. For developing the software or maybe application or maybe product for clients. So development companies are using computer systems, and I would like to say these development company people are core IT people. Because these development company people should know everything about hardware and software. Without knowing development company people, how they can develop the application, or maybe how they can develop the software for the client? It is not possible, right? So development company people are the employees of development company. I mean, the developers should be core IT people. They should know everything about hardware and software. So in between clients and development company, we got vendors. So what vendors does actually? Vendors offer hardware and any operating system platforms to both clients and development company. So my TCS company, they're extending their business to one more floor, right? We are into second floor now. They decided to extend their business into third floor also. So they need some more computer systems. So how they will get? They will call one of the vendor and they will get the quotation, and then vendor will supply that computer systems to my TCS company. Okay. So vendors offers hardware or operating system platforms to both clients and development company. And suppose one of the bank need some more computer systems. So they need to approach one of the vendor to get the hardware. So this vendors offers hardware and operating system platforms to both development companies and as well as clients. So I need a laptop. So I need to approach one of the vendor. Either I need to go to Sony showroom or maybe Dell or Apple. So there are vendors, right? So we have to approach one of the vendor. So actually provides, hardware and operating system platforms will be provided by the vendors to both the development companies and clients. So obviously client needs to pay to development company for developing their software, and also clients need to pay to the vendors to provide some hardware, and development company needs to pay to vendors. Yes, so vendors are getting more profits. I don't know actually, but and all of them needs to pay to the vendors, and that's why I want to say these vendors are more visionary peoples. These vendors are more visionary people. Normally we are seeing these things in our daily life, in routine. So what is the complexity in the vendors now? I'm going for complexity in the vendors. So what is the complexity in the vendors? The installations and upgradations and the maintenance. So installations, upgradations and maintenance are the complex things in the vendors. I bought my Sony laptop almost 2 years back, and it comes with Windows 7. So my operating system is Windows 7 operating system. So it is Windows 7 operating system. Now Windows 8 is out, right? So 1 year back or 1 year back, Windows 8 is in market. So I want to install Windows 8 into my laptop. So how could I do? I need to approach one of the vendor, or maybe I have to do it by myself. Maybe tomorrow Windows 9 will be released. Maybe day after tomorrow Windows 10 will be released. Who will gonna install? Who will gonna upgrade to the next version? We have to do it. or maybe we have to approach one of the vendors need to do the same. So every day there are too many releases, right? There are plenty of softwares are releasing every day. So every day we need to upgrade. Every day we need to install new softwares. Suppose I know Java from Java 6. So now, after Java 6, there is Java 7 also released, and now we are into Java 8. So who is gonna install every time new softwares? So we have to do it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Java 9 will be released. So these are the complex things. Yes, of course. So installations, upgradations, and maintenance, these are the complex things, complexity in the vendors. Or if you look at clients or development company perspective also, so these are the complex things. And I bought my iPhone, iPhone 4S 2 years back, almost two and a half years back. And there is iOS 6 is there, right? That time. So now iOS 7 is out. So who is installed iOS 7 into my iPhone? I installed. I connected my iPhone to internet and I installed iOS 7 into my iPhone. So we have to install every day. Maybe there are some more versions are releasing. So now iOS 7.0.1 is already gone. Now, 3 days back I got the notification like, so iOS 7.0.2 is available. So upgrade your iPhone to iOS 7.0.2 version. So we have to upgrade it. Right? These are the complex things in the vendors. If you go to traditional computing, if you are going for traditional or physical computing, traditional computing. So now I am speaking about the cloud computing. So in the cloud computing also we got same vendors, same like you can see vendors. In the cloud computing also we got vendors, development companies, and the clients also there in the cloud computing. Okay, so we got clients. And we got development companies in the cloud computing also. And vendors also there in cloud computing. How we can see the vendors, clients and development companies in our traditional computing. In the same way we can see the clients, development company and vendors in the cloud computing also. So here vendors also offer same. Vendors also offers either hardware or operating system platforms. Either hardware or operating system platforms. But here we can say these vendors are cloud vendors, I can say. Here these vendors will offer their services through the cloud. Okay, some cloud is there. Okay, so these vendors will offer their services through cloud. Both development companies and client companies will connect it to that cloud. So all the clients and development companies are connected to that cloud, and whatever services offered by that cloud vendors, that services will be commonly shared among both clients and development company. It is simply called as cloud computing. So I got the account from Salesforce.com cloud. And my TCS company also got the account from Salesforce.com cloud. So the services are available remotely and they are providing their services over cloud. We are all connecting to that cloud and using that resources. Cloud vendor services or resources commonly we are using. That is called simply cloud computing. So how we can use this cloud vendor services? Simply internet. So just internet. So both client companies and development companies are connecting to that cloud by using internet only. If you have internet connection, that's more than enough. You can use that cloud vendor services. Just only internet connection, internet. And from which device you can use this salesforce.com? From which device you can use this cloud services? That could be any device. That could be your laptop or desktop or any smartphone, your iPhone. You can develop the cloud applications. You can develop salesforce.com applications by using your iPhone also or any tab, any touch screen. So you can use that cloud vendor services. I mean, you can use salesforce.com services from any device which supports the Internet Explorer, not Internet Explorer, which supports the web browser, either Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome or Internet Explorer or maybe Safari or Opera. There are there are many web browsers are available. So your device is supporting that web browser. Yes. If your device is supporting that web browser, so you can start developing salesforce.com projects from that device. I mean, you can start using that cloud computing services from that device. Just you need internet connection. That's it. So without internet, you can't develop any salesforce.com projects. Everything is online. So what's the advantage? The main advantage if you go to cloud computing, all installations, upgradations and maintenance will be taken care by the cloud vendors. Both developers and client company people, both developers and clients will free from installations, upgradations and maintenance. Everything will be taken care by the cloud vendor. Anyway, we don't have any access, right? So whatever services they are providing, simply we are using that services. How you expect the more access? They don't give any access on their data center. So everything will be taken care by the cloud vendors only. So any new software comes, they will install automatically over cloud. Any upgradations, any new versions will be released. So the new versions will be automatically installed. So upgradations will be done and maintenance will be taken care by the cloud people only. Everything A to Z will be managed by the cloud people only. So we don't need to bother about any new softwares and new upgradations. So the major advantage if you go to cloud computing, because you don't have any access. So I'm going to the salesforce.com environment. So what are they providing, we can use only those ones. So if you want to delete this manage users, you can't delete this option. So the all control is there in salesforce.com people. We got different versions. They are automatically installing different versions. So a new version needs to be released recently, maybe within 1 week time. A new salesforce.com version will be released. That is called summer version, summer 14 version. That will be on the way. That is actually on the way. So that will be released. Once we got summer version, that will be automatically installed into salesforce.com environment. We don't need to do it manually. That's a great advantage if you go to salesforce.com. I mean, if you go to cloud computing. Or if I using Java, so we have to install all the new versions by manually. And one more thing is, we don't need to carry any hardware. Suppose I developed my Java project in my laptop. So half of the project was developed. So in the next month, I have a plan to go back to India. I got some urgent work in India. I'm returning back to India. So I should carry my laptop to finish rest of the half Java project? Definitely. So half the project is done in my laptop. So I have to carry this laptop with me to finish the remaining half. Or maybe I need to copy all the code in pen drive. And then I go to India. I will take one more laptop. And I need to install everything in that laptop. And I need to copy that code. And we have to do some processing. Or if you're using this cloud computing or salesforce.com, you don't need to carry any hardware. So I done half project in USA. Next month I will go back to India. I don't need to carry any hardware. So I will go to India and I will sit in internet center in Hyderabad. I will sit in internet center and I will develop remaining half of the project. Because if you know username and password, that's enough. You can log into salesforce.com and you can finish rest of the half. There are several advantages if you go to salesforce.com. That's why salesforce.com is much famous now. And it's easy, simple, flexible. So okay then. So you got some better idea what is cloud computing. So now I'm asking, what is cloud computing? So actually, what is cloud computing? I'll give you a simple answer. So normally if you go to interview, they might test you. So whether cloud computing or not actually, or you are blindly working on salesforce.com. When I was faced my interview, so they given this question to me. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is nothing but use the resources. What resources? What the cloud vendors provides. That resources, that services. Use the resources over internet. Is simply called as cloud computing. So whatever resources, whatever that cloud vendors provides, that resources we are using over internet. Just using the resources over internet is simply called as cloud computing. The basic definition. Okay, so you need internet to access the cloud computing services.
Mahesh, I have one question.
Okay, Chintan, what's that?
So we know that Salesforce is one of the cloud vendors. So I was just curious to know what are the other cloud vendors?
Yes, we will go. So how many types of cloud vendors how many types of cloud vendors are there? Okay, so what are other cloud vendors? We will see in details. Tomorrow class is I'm discussing about cloud computing. Because without knowing cloud computing, so if you go to salesforce.com, that is our blindness. Blindly you are learning salesforce.com. Okay. So I'll discuss everything. What are the services are there in cloud computing? So what type of services? Everything we will see in today's class only. So simply you are using the services or resources over the internet. It is called cloud computing. So what are the advantages if you go to cloud computing? All the services are available in the cloud computing or pay per usage per month. Pay per usage per month. How much you are using? Only pay per that much. The billing is available per month. All the services are available. Pay per usage per month. I want to use only this much for this month. So pay for only that much. Tomorrow, for next month, you want more resources. So you can pay for that more and you can use that resources. Suppose for this month, I want 500 GB storage. I will pay for only 500 GB for this month. So for the next month, I need something like 1 TB storage to store my data. So I will pay for 1 TB for the next month. And in the third month, I want only 200 GB storage. I will pay for only 200 GB for the third month. How much we are using? Only pay for that much. That is not possible in our traditional computing. If I bought my laptop with 1 TB hard disk, so if you want to degrade, so already you paid for that, right? So it is not possible. If you want to add more, you can add it, but upgrades and degrades, degradation and upgradations is not possible in traditional computing. That's only possible in cloud computing. And it is plug and play. You don't need to make it any services up to run the software, or you don't need to run the software. Just right away you can switch on your laptop and start developing. Start Salesforce.com development. Just switch on your laptop and then open Internet Explorer, any browser, and give username and password. Straight away you can develop the projects. And we don't need any system requirement. Do you want to run Oracle 11G? So you should have some system requirements, right? So you should have some i3 processor, or maybe 4 GB RAM. Something like that. We should have some system requirements for some softwares. So they are giving the system requirements for the softwares. So if we met that system requirement, then only we can run that software efficiently. But here we don't need any system requirement to run this Salesforce.com. And we don't need to set up any server. So everything will be taken care by the Salesforce.com people. Or if you are going to .NET project or Salesforce.com project, we need to set up some servers to store the application's data, the client's organization data. But here we don't need to set up any server. So everything will be taken care by the Salesforce.com people. And what is the third advantage? Elasticity and scalability is possible. So as I said before, elasticity and scalability. What is the meaning of scalability? So the cloud computing services are scalable. That means if you want to increase our service, you can increase, or if you want to degrade our services, you can degrade. Upgrade and degradations are possible. Scalability is there. Actually, scalability is there. Or elasticity or scalability, or maybe elasticity and scalability is possible if you go to traditional computing. And these are on-demand IT services. Same, how much you want? So pay for only that much. On-demand IT services. And the main advantage is, what is the main advantage? Developers and clients. Developers and clients free from installations, upgradations, and maintenance. It is the main advantage. And anyway, we don't need to carry any hardware. So these are the main advantages if you go to cloud computing. I mean, that means if you go to salesforce.com compared to the traditional system. And whatever is possible by using java.net, the same applications we can develop in salesforce.com also. Same application. That we can see in our further classes. So based upon the services offered by the cloud vendors, we are dividing that cloud vendors into 3 types. So as Chintan asking before.
Mahesh.
Yes, Nilesh.
Yeah. Let's say I develop one of my website and I hosted on cloud. Okay. So do I need to pay every month?
Nilesh, I could not get you because a lot of disturbance is coming from your side. I could not hear you properly. Could you repeat once again clearly?
Okay, sorry. Can you able to hear me?
Yes, now it is clear. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say I develop one website and I hosted on cloud.
Okay.
Okay. So do I need to pay every month for that site?
That is completely different, Nilesh. So if you want to host any website into a cloud, you need to get the account from www. World Wide Web domain, and we need to buy the domain from www. And we have to pay every year to that www domain. So that is completely different from this cloud computing. So if you are looking at website perspective, everything we are looking here as application view, right?
Okay.
Yes, as you said, I will clarify your doubt. I understand. So my Salesforce.com organization, so this is for something XYZ organization. So they got 200 users in their organization. They have to pay for 200 users every month. Okay, so how many user licenses they want? So they have to pay for that user licenses for every month. Monthly billing.
Okay.
Or maybe my client people, they got only 20 employees. They will pay for only 20 user licenses per month. So upgradations or degradations are possible. We will look at everything. We will look at everything. Don't worry. Okay, Nilesh.
Yeah, but I didn't understand how it will be work. If I want to create my own website, and it might be like CRM, okay, customer relationship management, that kind of thing. Suppose I have one shop and I want to create one site.
So you are looking at the site, right? So you don't look at the site wise. So if you want to if you want to create website, you need to go to web development. We have PHP, HTML5, CSS. By using web development tools, we can create the website. That's called static website. We can create a static website is there. So everyone can see that website. That is website perspective. So even I can create one website. So there are many tools are available online. So if you want to create your website for your company, you can create one website for your company. That is website. But here it is Salesforce.com is application perspective. So we can create any application by using Salesforce.com. Suppose you said you got one business. Do you want to go for Salesforce.com application? We can create one software for our organization, for our company by using Salesforce.com. But you have to pay for every month.
Okay, and where we will host that, install that application?
Yes. Yes. So the application is available in Salesforce.com. You can start using that application. So and you have to pay every month. You have to pay every month to the Salesforce.com.
Okay. So, okay, got it. Means we can develop our software in Salesforce.com, and
yes,
we can. Okay.
You can start away. Start using that software.
Okay. Suppose I develop one rating software. Okay. and hundreds users for that.
Yes.
Okay.
You
So how it will work?
yes. So I given pay for usage per month, right? So what Nilesh saying now? So he developed one software for the organization, and that organization got 100 users. They have to pay. They have to get the 100 user licenses. They have to get 100 user licenses, and they have to pay for 100 users per per every month. Or if that client company got only 20 users, so there are 20 employees are working in that client company. So we have to pay for 20 user licenses. How much you are using? Only pay for that much only. So because what happened? So for the next month, I fired 5 of the employees from my company. So 5 of the employees are out from my company. So there are only 15 employees are working in my company. So I will pay for only 15 user licenses. I don't pay for 20 user licenses. Maybe in the coming month, I fired another 5 people. So only 10 employees are working in my company now. So I will pay for only 10 users. Maybe I recruited 20 more employees in coming third month. So total my employees strength is 30 employees now. So now I will pay for 30 user licenses. So how much you want? Only pay for that much only. So how many user licenses you want? Only pay for that user licenses.
Okay, but what about security?
Yes, we will look at that security also. Okay. So after I am discussing about this cloud computing, I'll go for security.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. So better you can use headphones and microphones to avoid any disturbance, noise from your side. So based upon the services provided by the cloud vendors, we are dividing the services into 3 types. Only 3 types of cloud services are available in the world so far. Based upon the services the cloud vendors providing, so based upon that services, we are dividing the cloud vendors into 3 types. What are the 3 types? The first one is IaaS, not IaaS, IaaS. So what is IaaS stands for? Infrastructure as a service. IaaS stands for infrastructure as a service. The vendors who are providing hardware over cloud, that vendors will come under infrastructure as a service vendors. The vendors who providing hardware over cloud, only hardware, and maybe I will go operating systems also. Okay. The vendors who providing hardware over cloud, that vendors will come under infrastructure as a service vendors category. And the second one is software as a service. It is software as a service. The vendors who provides the software or application over cloud, that vendors will come under software as a service vendors. Who provides any application or software over cloud, that vendors will come under software as a service vendors. That means software. Software means, what is a software? So software is nothing but set of instructions. So that is logical meaning. So what is software? Software means already developed one, right? So anyone's developed anything, that is we are calling it a software or application. So the cloud people who are offering the software which is already built one. So if any vendors are offering any software over cloud, any application over cloud which is already built, that vendors will come under software as a service vendors. The third one is PaaS, Platform as a Service. The third one is Platform as a Service. Who offers platform over cloud? That vendors will come under Platform as a Service vendors. I'm saying platform, right? Is Java is platform? Yes, Java is one of the platform. .NET is a platform? Yes, I'm working on .NET platform. No. I'm working on C++ platform. I'm working on Oracle platform. Right? Sorry, again I got problem with microphone. It's fine. Sorry about disturbance. Okay then, now it's fine. One second guys, I will adjust microphones. Just a second. It is fine now. Okay then. So whoever offers platform over cloud, that vendors will present platform as a service vendors. Platform means Java is a platform, .NET is a platform, Oracle is a platform, C language is a platform, C++ is a platform, because different platforms are available to develop the applications. In the same way, who offers platform over cloud, that vendors will come under platform as a service vendors. But Java.NET, these are not offered as a cloud vendor services. These are called traditional computing, traditional platforms. Right? Whoever offers the platform over cloud, that vendors will come under platform as a service vendors. Just only platform is there, the blank platform. So we have to create the application by using that platform. We have to develop the software by using that platform. Just platform is available, we have to develop applications. But SaaS is completely different from PaaS. SaaS is completely different from PaaS. SaaS means already application is developed, software is developed. That software they are offering as a service over the cloud. And PaaS means you can't say anything there, just only you can see the platform. You have to write the code and you have to use that platform to develop your own application or develop the application or software for the client.
Mahesh, can you please hold your speaker a little bit like away?
Voice? Sorry. Okay then. I place my microphone a little bit, away from my mouth. Okay then.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So whoever provides the platform over cloud, so that vendors will come under platform as a service vendors. And most of the students will confuse between SaaS and PaaS. So you don't need to confuse between SaaS and PaaS. SaaS means already the software was developed. So PaaS means there was no software. So we have to create our own software by using that platform. So these are the three services are offered by the cloud vendors so far in the world. There are no other fourth services available. So you can take any cloud vendor. So either that cloud vendor will offer one of these three services. And there is no rule that all cloud vendors will offer all these three services. Some of the cloud vendors will offer only IaaS, and some of the cloud vendors will offer both SaaS and PaaS, and some of the cloud vendors will offer only SaaS. Okay, so I'm going for examples. Who offers IaaS? Who offers IaaS? So, did you hear any time about Amazon Cloud, the world's #1 cloud, the famous cloud, the world's #1 cloud is Amazon Cloud. Amazon Web Services, Amazon Cloud. So Amazon people, Amazon vendor, it is not online shopping, Amazon Cloud. They are offering IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Let me open Amazon site. So you can see Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2 Cloud. It is scalable. It is Amazon Cloud. Amazon is the #1 cloud in the world so far. I think most of you knows about this. Nowadays, at present, Amazon is the #1 cloud in the world who provide their services over cloud. So it is called Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. So they released this Amazon EC2 Cloud recently, I think 6 months back. They are providing infrastructure as a service. Okay. So simply they are explaining about. I mean, maybe you can play this video and see. It is 4 minutes video. And they got data centers, a big huge data centers. This Amazon got, and by using the data centers, they are offering their services. The users can access that services by using internet. So what are the benefits? Okay, just go through this Amazon site and you can see what are the benefits and what are the offers, what they are offering. What are the advantages? On-demand instances, reserved instances, spot instances. Okay, easy to start. Something. There are many advantages. Just go through this Amazon site and look at that Amazon Web Services or Amazon Cloud. Okay, so this Amazon people are offering IaaS. So let me go back and see Amazon pricing. Just click on this pricing, how they are offering their services. So everything is what is pay only for what you use. Don't pay extra. So whatever you want, what services you want, pay for only that much. There are no minimum fees, right? So estimate your monthly bill by using our simple monthly calculator. They're providing any calculator, something. So you can see, go through this site and you can see how they are offering their services. Maybe do one thing today. We got customer service number, customer care number, Amazon customer care number. Just ring customer care number and ask them, give your quotation. I want one system with 1 TB storage space. I should come with i7 processor and I should need 32 GB RAM. I want that system. Please give your quotation and obviously they will tell you how much it will gonna cost for every month. And then they will provide that system into their data center and they will give you username and password. You can log into their web services, their cloud, Amazon Cloud, and then you can access that system. Obviously, you have to pay the amount per user per month. Obviously, you have to pay that much amount, and you can get the services. Okay, that is about Amazon people. They are offering IaaS. In the same way, So have you used Google Drive? I'm using Google Drive every day. This Google people offering some storage space. Yes, Google Drive. So if you want to upload any videos or any files into Google Drive, you can upload it and you can access that files anywhere in the world. So I'm in USA, suppose I'll go to tomorrow India, and then I want to use my files from this Google Drive. Yes, I can still access these files from Google Drive. So Google people are also offering IaaS as Google Drive. I'll open my Google Drive. So they are giving some free space. So click on this Google Drive. So obviously I logged in, right? I logged in. So I logged in already. So it is my Google Drive. So what I'm doing, so I am uploading the videos once I finish the class, and then I'm showing that I'm sharing that videos to other people who are attending my batch. I'm sharing that videos to other people, so they can download that videos from this link and they can play. So this Google people offering initially 15 GB of free space, and once you finish, once you use all this free space, and if you want any extra space, then you need to pay for that much. Almost I used 14.44 GB. So I'm close to 15 GB. Once I used all this 15 GB, so I need to make the payment if you want some extra space. So Google Drive is the best example for IaaS. So yes, they are offering over cloud. So Google is also one of the cloud computing. And if you go to IBM Smart Cloud, so they are also offering some storage space. So these are the best examples for IaaS. And second one is SaaS. What is SaaS? SaaS is nothing but software as a service. Who offers software over cloud? Those vendors will come under software as a service. So let me look at Google. Let me look at Google. So are you using Google Drive? Sorry, are you using Gmail every day? Yes, I'm using Gmail every day. Gmail is already developed by Salesforce.com. Sorry, Google is already developed by Gmail is already developed by Google people. That Gmail is offering as SaaS. Gmail was already developed by Google people, by Google developers. Gmail is already developed. How they are offering that one? Software as a service. We can straight away use that Gmail. So we can say Gmail is an application which is already developed by Google people. Gmail is already application which is developed by Google people, right? They are offering as SaaS over cloud. So Gmail also offering over cloud, right? Just you can create an account and straight away you can use Gmail. So it will come under SaaS or application. Gmail is application or software which is built by the Google people. In the same way, if you go to Salesforce.com, Salesforce.com offering CRM as SaaS. CRM was already built by Salesforce.com. So already CRM was built. You don't need to develop any other CRM. So if you want to use that CRM, you can use that CRM straight away. Okay, Salesforce.com offering CRM as SaaS. Salesforce.com offering CRM as SaaS, software as a service. CRM was already built by Salesforce.com people, by Salesforce.com developers, by Salesforce.com research people. Maybe they spent their 2 or 3 years of time and they developed this CRM. Now that Salesforce.com people offering that CRM as an application or software as a service. We can straight away log in into salesforce.com, and if you want to use that CRM, you can use that CRM straight away. So I'm going to salesforce.com. So we got CRM in the form of some applications. You got sales application, marketing application, call center application. So on charter applications, these are comes under CRM applications. I'm going to sales application, how we can do the sales. These are some modules and tabs in sales application. I can straight away use this CRM application. So CRM was already developed, already built by salesforce.com people. So if you want to use that CRM, you can use that CRM as software as a service or application as a service. You don't need to separately build again the same CRM. Now I'm going for PaaS, platform as a service. Who offers platform over cloud? Salesforce.com offering platform over cloud. That is called force.com. Salesforce.com offering force.com platform. The platform, Java is a platform, right? .NET is a platform. So force.com is one of the platform. By using this force.com platform, we can develop any type of applications. We can develop any type of applications by using this force.com platform. So just only platform is available. So by using that platform, we have to develop applications. That is force.com platform was offered by the salesforce.com. So it is the number one PaaS. It is the number one platform as a service in the world. We got some other platform as a services also, but the salesforce.com, force.com platform is the number one platform who offers the platform as a service. And then if you go to if you go to Google, you know about Google Apps? Yes, Google Apps is one of the platform. It is offered by Google people. Please go to Google Apps and you can create your own app. And you can place that one into Google Play. Google people also giving flexibility to develop our own Google applications. And we can push that one applications into Google Play. I think Android applications. Okay, we can create our own Google app by using that Google app platform. And we got one more that is called Heroku. Heroku also offering some platform. It is also one of the example for platform as a service. But the most popular platform as a service is force.com, Salesforce, which is offered by the salesforce.com. So force.com is the number one platform in the world, so which is offering as platform as a service. Okay, so let me look at google.com. So Google people are providing Gmail, yes, SaaS. Google people are providing Gmail as SaaS. And what about these Google Apps? Google Apps are PaaS. The Google App development environment. The Google App platform as a PaaS. Or if I look at Salesforce.com, Salesforce.com offering CRM as SaaS. Because this CRM is already built by Salesforce.com people. It was already built. They are offering that one as a SaaS. We don't need to develop again CRM. You can straight away use that SaaS. That's CRM. Or in the same way, Force.com is there. Force.com is PaaS. By using this PaaS, we can develop any type of applications. It is simply platform, same like Java.NET, but they are offering this platform over cloud. We can access this platform over cloud and we can develop any type of applications. It's about IaaS, SaaS and PaaS. So you have to know about the differences first. I think you understand. So what is IaaS, SaaS and PaaS, and Salesforce.com providing what services? So Salesforce.com CRM is SaaS, and that Force.com platform is PaaS.
Mahesh, Salesforce.com does not provide any IaaS service.
Yes, it is providing IaaS, but it is not offering that IaaS service to outside, not like Google Drive. Yes, they got their own data centers, and the application's data is storing into IaaS. Suppose my client company is providing, I developed one application for my client company. So client company people will generate the data, right? The data will be stored into Salesforce.com IaaS. That won't provide for outside, not only as IaaS service. So within the Salesforce.com, we can use that IaaS.
Okay, it means it's for internal purpose only, right?
It is for internal Salesforce.com internal purpose, for the client organization's purpose.
Okay. And it's interlinked, and like for any customization, if you want to use SaaS of Salesforce and IaaS of Amazon, it is not possible, right?
It's not possible.
Okay.
But we can customize the CRM. So they are offering the basic CRM, this very basic CRM. So if you want to use this basic CRM, you can use straight away. But if you want to put more features, if you want to customize this basic CRM, we can still customize. So as per our business requirement, we can still customize this basic CRM. Suppose I developed one application for my client XYZ. So my client people are start using that application, and obviously they will store some customers information, some data into that application, into that by using that software. So the data I will be storing into cloud computing IaaS. That Salesforce.com IaaS for internal, for client organization purpose. That IaaS is there. We will look at that as we will look at that as well. So I think Nilesh asking for security. So what about security in the Salesforce.com? Suppose I went to .NET application, or maybe I went to Java application. So if you develop any Java software, or maybe any Java application for the client software by using Java. So obviously we need to set up servers, the production server. So whatever data is generating by my client company, that data will be storing into that production server. That server. So we can see the data by only, the client company people only can see the data, and maybe if we have any access, our development company also can see the data only. And we will provide some security for that server. So the data is storing obviously into the server. We will provide some security mechanisms for that server. And we don't expose that data to anyone else, because that is confidential data, na? Our customers' confidential data. So if you go to traditional computing, we can set up our own server, and we can route the data into that server. The data will be storing into that server. ఇప్పుడు నెట్ కనెక్షన్ పోయిందండి మాస్టరు నెట్ కనెక్షన్ పోయింది, చెక్ చేస్తారు ఒకసారి. అది పోతే పిన్ పోసిన అంతే, పిన్ ఇచ్చిన అంతే. So we are discussing about the security, right? So if I go to any traditional computing like Java.NET, I can set up one server, and all the applications data will be storing into that server. And I don't expose data to anyone else, and I will use the data for only my organization purpose. Or if you are using Salesforce.com, where the data is storing obviously in Salesforce.com data center, in cloud computing place. So there might be a chance that cloud computing people, that Salesforce.com people can see your customers' confidential data. Because data is not storing into our place. So whatever data is there, so the data is storing into cloud computing place. I mean in Salesforce.com servers. In Salesforce.com cloud, I mean in Salesforce.com data centers. Because we don't need to set up anything, right? Everything will be taken care by the Salesforce.com. Obviously the data also storing into Salesforce.com cloud servers or maybe Salesforce.com data centers. That might be our client's credit card details or maybe some other confidential data. So how we can trust this Salesforce.com people? So they might misuse our client's data. Maybe they can see our client's data. They might manipulate our client's data. So how we can trust Salesforce.com? So what about the security? Yes, Salesforce.com got their own security algorithms, their own security methodologies to provide the security for their data centers. And so far, there is no incident. There was no incident happened in case of security breach or any data lost. There is no single incident was happened so far. And all top 100 companies are certified that Salesforce.com is highly secure. There was no incident happened so far in case of security lost and any security breach or any data lost. So Salesforce.com was highly secure. They got their own security mechanisms. And if you want to know what security mechanisms they are asking, so what type of security they are providing, just go to this URL, trust.salesforce.com. Go to trust.salesforce.com. You can see their security mechanisms and how they are providing security. But Salesforce.com is highly secure and there is no incident happened so far. And all top 100 companies are certified that Salesforce.com was or is highly secure. And you are saving your money into bank account, right? So how we can trust that banks? Okay, so it is about security. Or if you want to provide the security within the organization, so if you want to provide the security within the Salesforce.com organization, you can provide. So we got some administrative concepts. So how you can give the security for your organization's data within the organization, between the users. Between the users, do you want to provide any security? You can provide that security by using this administrator concepts. But the cloud security will be taken care by the Salesforce.com only. And people don't know what is Salesforce.com before 2010. So it was famous since 2010 only. So before 2010 also Salesforce.com is there, but no one knows about Salesforce.com. So since 2010 only people came to know what is Salesforce.com, and now it is very big success. Everybody came to know what is Salesforce.com because of only this pass. Because of only this Force.com. You can develop any type of applications now. And they're slowly putting more and more features over time. And now, so this Force.com is a powerful platform which is offered over cloud computing, over cloud. And still some people asking, so on which language, which platform you are working? I'm saying Salesforce.com. Salesforce, you are working on marketing side? They're asking something like this. So I'm not working on marketing side. I'm working on software development side. So it is one of the platforms, Salesforce.com, right? So still many people don't know what is Salesforce.com still. So Abhinay is asking something. Sorry, Abhinay. So what you're asking?
Yeah, regarding security, if I'm a bank and customer of Salesforce.com and I want to keep my data like with me, not with Salesforce. So is there any provision for that?
Yes, it is possible, but you have to integrate with other applications. So the data will be routed as well as your own server also.
Okay, and in that case, and that data should be like maintained by me only, right? Manager.
Yes, yes. No, because the data will be obviously storing into that cloud computing, that Salesforce.com data centers. So as soon as you storing that data into data centers, you can delete the data and you obviously can store the data into your local database. Maybe you can integrate with the Java system, and Java obviously using Oracle database. So this data will be storing into Oracle database.
Okay.
We have to integrate, so that is possible. So it's about introduction. So there are a lot more is there in introduction. Time is not sufficient. I got one more class now after 15-20 minutes. So I have to finish the class now. So it is about introduction, and maybe if you meet tomorrow, so tomorrow also I'll give some more points against this cloud computing and Salesforce.com. So basically, in today's class, I shown what is the Salesforce.com and what other services are there. Actually, the cloud computing services. What Salesforce.com offering? We seen everything. Or I got the account Salesforce.com, right? Same account. So do you want to get this account? I'll give you the URL. So how we can get the account from Salesforce.com. So please follow this URLs only. So if you want to sign up into Salesforce.com, that means if you want to register, please go to developer.force.com. Just go to developer.force.com. Just copy this developer.force.com. Just copy and paste into user. Click on enter, tap on enter. So you have to click on sign up to create the account. Please click on sign up in the right corner. So once you sign up, so you will get username and password. I mean, you obviously will get a link to your email address, and by clicking on that link, you can set up password. And once you got username and password, so do you want to log in to the Salesforce.com? Please, if you want to log in, so please go to this URL, that is login.salesforce.com. Just copy and paste this one, login.salesforce.com. Copy and paste into browser. Tap enter. So you have to give that username and password. So you will be see the same environment. You can also able to see the same environment what I am showing here. It is the Salesforce.com environment. You don't need to install anything. You don't need to set up anything. Just if you have username and password from Salesforce.com cloud, so you can use that services by giving username and password. So maybe if you're coming, whenever you're coming in next class, whenever you're coming into the next class, so get the account from Salesforce.com first. And just look around this environment. Look around this environment and see what are the options are there. Just get familiar with that environment. Just look around that environment. Okay. So anyone having any doubts before closing today's session?
Mike, can you please share the course content what we are going to cover in this course?
Okay, then I got course content. I'll forward to you all. Maybe I will forward to this training people. Maybe they can forward it to you, right?
Or you can take our email address and you can send the course content along with this notepad.
Okay, then that's not a problem. Okay, so please type your email address into chat box one by one.
Okay. And one more question, like we are going to cover the integration part also, right, with web Java and like other web services at the end.
Because if you want to show that integration, so I need to have some other systems, right? Java system or SAP system or PeopleSoft or .NET. So I'll give the basic idea how we can do the integration. But whole integration is not possible because I need to set up other systems also. So here it is not possible. So I'll give the basic idea. So what is the SOAP integration and what is the REST integration?
Mahesh, this is Ashish. I mean, at least what we can do is we can create one, dummy, or what we can say is basic web service, and we can host it on your local machine. Same way with database connectivity, we can create a basic database on Access, MS Access, right? So that way we can at least see two integrations, like with web service and with the database, right?
Yes, we can see, but anyway, we can't. We can't set up the database actually. So if you are getting the response from Java application to Salesforce and Salesforce to Java application, that's more than enough actually. So we are getting a response and request. That means we done the integration, and we'll see the same data in our Java application also. But we have to set up a couple of things. It is not that much easy to show the Java application here. So if you go to real time, maybe I can create the awareness how we can go to integration, and I will show you one or two integrations. Okay, don't worry about the integration. I got a couple of videos already. I teach the integration classes separately to some other batches. I recorded all the videos. So suppose 15 to 20 integrations I did. So again, setting up all the external system and doing the integration. So it is, it will take lot of time. Anyway, I will show you one of two integrations, and I got couple of videos. Already I did integrations between different systems. I recorded all the videos. I will provide that videos also. Just you can follow that videos, and you will get more idea as well.
Yeah, because in practice,
yeah, I think that will be sufficient. Thanks, Mahesh.
Because I integrated before, before batches also requested. I integrated with the Java system and Facebook and something CrocDoc. I am using JSON and XML parsing to send the data from one application to another application. I did a couple of integrations, but integrations actually taking lot of time, and we need lot of patience actually. So if you want to cover all integration will take 20 days at least. And if you go to Java integration also, it will take lot of time to integrate. That's why I stopped showing the integrations for the online guys, because already I did some integrations, and I recorded all the videos, nearly 18-20 classes. So I will go through that videos, and if you have, if you need more, if you are struggling anywhere to find out, if you are getting any errors, then you will conduct one or two sections, and I will clarify your doubts. So don't worry about integrations, okay? You'll get clear idea what is the integrations also.
Thank you very much.
Because all the course is one part, and integration is other part actually. Okay, so anyone having any other doubts?
You got the mail IDs from all of us, right?
So I think everyone sent this mail IDs. Yes, I think I can see from Chintan, Nilesh, Pallavi, and Abhinay, Ashish. And Bhupendra, I think I did not get the email from Bhupendra. Email address.
Okay, we will forward him, no problem.
Okay, and then let me check whether these are storing in my documents or not. If not, I need to copy and paste before the session. It is 4:30 AM chart log. Okay, then I think it will be storing as a chart log, so I don't need to save these or again. Okay, that's fine. So you guys want classes on weekends, or do you want, off on weekends?
Actually, initially we are delayed with due to some technical reasons, so it would be good if you have classes at least for this weekend.
So you don't want classes on this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Okay then, tomorrow is Saturday, right? And Sunday. So maybe we don't have any. I don't take any classes in this weekend. But if you want to finish the course early, or if you want to search for the job early, so better you can. We can sit on weekends also for a couple of weekends. So I can fast up the course if you sit for a couple of weekends.
No, I think Mahesh, what Abhinay is saying is, Mahesh, this Ashish, what Abhinay is saying is that this weekend we can have the classes, and from Monday onwards, like from next week onwards, we won't be having classes on weekends, because we already got delayed by 2 days. So this weekend we can have the classes, and from next week onwards we will have classes only on working days.
Okay, that is completely depend upon you guys. Okay, I don't have any problem. So if you want to take me classes on weekend, I can take. Or if you don't want, just I can skip the classes on weekends.
Okay, then let's meet tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Let's meet Saturday and Sunday at least.
So what about other guys? Nilesh, Chintan?
Yes, we are ready for it.
Tomorrow is fine. At what time, Ashish, Abhinay, we should meet tomorrow? If we
So I'm fine with the same time.
Okay.
Same time is fine.
Yeah, same time as today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pallavi, is it okay for you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay then, we'll meet at the same time tomorrow. Okay, and we'll discuss more about Salesforce.com. And if you guys want to, if you guys want that recording, the same section.